if you're new to our channel, my partner Adam and I and our dog Twyla have been travelling around Australia for the last 3 years. We mostly travel in our converted Ford Transit camper van and occasionally take our Suzuki Jimny out tent camping, and we don't even mind doing a few Airbnbs in between, large and small. So for everything camp cooking, paid and free camping locations, camping tips and tricks, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right place. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe and come travel Australia one town at a time. Now you know who we are, let's get back to the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm King Dino.
I'm Mrs. Twyla. On this episode, we're in the Victorian town of Dunolly. I'm pretty sure it's how you pronounce it. We did ask a local in town.
But that was a little while ago, so I think we've already forgotten. But we arrived here last night, so let's go back to when we first got here. Well, we've just got here after driving a good hour. It was 2 hours, but an hour in the dark, which I did not like. So I've just cracked myself a wine because it's Friday night and I feel like my knuckles are white from holding the steering wheel and waiting for kangaroos to jump out. But we made it here.
There you go. Nick the spoon.
And the first thing we're doing, as always, feeding the princess. Yep. And yeah, so she's happy and I'll start organising dinner. Because I knew it was going to be a cold night, I wanted something to warm Adam and I up. So I've decided to make some vindaloo. I think we've made this on an episode a long time ago, but this is my favourite one. So you can get this, I think you can get this at Coles and Woolies, but this was from Coles. And pretty much it's all done for you. Now you can, I have used this in the slow cooker before, and you can do this and take a bit more time so the meat gets a bit more tender. But tonight I'm whipping it up pretty quick, so hopefully it still tastes great. Now it tells you to put 1 kilo of meat in this. We never do that. What we do is we get our 500 grams of slow cooking meat, which we're not slow cooking, and I throw a few potatoes in instead, and it just fills up the meal and it actually goes really good. So it doesn't tell you to put this in, or actually it does say you can add the vegetarian version of it and you can add whatever meat you want. But yeah, tonight we're doing beef with some potato, and I'll turn the camera around to show you the rest of it. So it's a real easy meal to throw together because all we're doing, like I said, we've got the beef, we've got the packet, your potatoes, some rice. So we're going to do it on a bit of rice, and then I've brought some naan bread. If you wanted to do poppadoms, you could make those, but just got some naan bread, and you can have that cold, or it does taste better warmed up, so you can put it in the pan and warm it up. Or we're lucky enough that we've got a powered side tonight, so we can put it in the microwave. And then just some Greek yogurt. I put a bit of that inside because it is very hot, the vindaloo. And you can get the buttered chicken in this, so if you're not into vindaloo, buttered chicken, and if there's a few other ones you can get in the same brand if you don't want to go as hot as what this is. Got my potatoes are ready. They're a little bit al dente. That's the way I want them. So that's on put aside. I've put a little bit of oil in here. I've chucked my meat in, and I just want to brown this off. All right, so I'm going to throw in my potatoes and throw in my packet of the vindaloo sauce and squeeze that out and get all the goodness out. And then just give that a mix around and let it sit and cook it for as long as you want. The longer you do it, the tender the meat will get. All right, so Adam's just helping me dish up, and I've got our rice, putting it on a plate tonight. I was going to bowl it, but Adam wanted to put it on a plate. It's probably easier to eat, yeah? Mm-hmm. And then as a side, like I said, we've got the yogurt. And then I've cheated. You can do this in the pan, but since we've got power tonight, I've just cooked the naan in the microwave. It's nice and hot, so have that on the side. All right, well, there we have it. That's dinner for tonight. Twyla wants some, but I would just cut out naan bread in little pieces so then we can eat it very easy.
You can have this.
Yeah, good luck, Adam. Right, we've had our coffee. Adam's just made some tortillas up with some ham and cheese. I'm going to head to the shower. Adam's already had a shower. Listen, look at him. He's on fire today.
No, not really. It's 9 a.m.
Yeah. And we're about to head into town. So I'll have a shower and we'll head off.
There you go.
Right, we're heading into town, and we just realised the train tracks are just here. And last night we could hear a couple of trains, only a few. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning, I think, one of them, if I remember right. And it sounded like an old steam train. It was really cool. And look at this. I reckon they could do art on these, and this would look fantastic and bring people into town. But yeah, I suppose they're doing that everywhere these days. Anyway, we're going to head into town. It's a beautiful morning. The skies are blue, and it's fresh, but it's nice. Well, we've just walked a handful of blocks, and we've walked into this. I feel like I've stepped back in time. It's quite cute. And just come around the corner, so it's some old buildings. So this town is meant to be famous for their old buildings. So let's go check this town out. All right, the first place we've come across, but doesn't look like it's open yet, is the museum. And Adam's just found this.
Oh, well,
Yeah. What is it?
It's the world's largest nugget was cut on the anvil. Yeah.
Which is that an anvil?
Yes.
We're assuming. Yeah, we're pretty sure it is, but yeah. So this had a big nugget on it. Maybe there's a little bit of gold left on there. If I touch it like this, I can get some gold on my finger. But yeah, so this is the museum, and also Adam saw there's a sign up here, and it says something about murder sites. So you see where everyone got murdered around here.
There's been several murders in and around.
Oh,
I reckon it's for gold.
For gold.
I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon so too. Oh, we'll come back here and check out the museum later if it's open. Just outside the museum too, they got this old post box. Look how cool it is. I don't think it's in working order, but it was brought back here in 1991, but it was made, I think, back in 1860s. They've also got these in town, which tell you about the different buildings, and I'll turn around and get a nice shot of it from across the road. A little bit sunny, so you can't see this building properly, but this is it here. It's old coach house, and I don't think it's for sale, so he wants to buy it. When was this one built, Adam?
Yeah, it is.
1858? Yeah. Now, if you need supplies, they do have a grocery store here where you can pick up everything you need, including ice, beer. So, might get Adam a 6-pack for tonight. All right, the first shop we're going into is this one here. It looks pretty cool. And they're letting Twyla come in, so let's go and have a look. Now, if you like vintage, you're going to love this shop. If you're looking for a light fixture that's vintage, or even something to keep your cookies in, you're going to find it in this shop. I love how they colour blocked things in this shop, and just the merchandising is just fantastic. All the special things we found, like this old phone. It was just so much fun. We really enjoyed looking around. But with all this, I think it's time to head to the bakery and go see what things we can pick up from there. How'd you go?
Yeah, good. Coffees. And they're the cheapest.
Oh, these look good.
The cheapest biscuits.
They are
like
cheap.
In this bag, I think they've got all the varieties you can, kind of choose from. So what, $10 a bag?
And what flavour did you get?
Anzac's.
Anzac, nice. Well, the coffee tastes amazing. We haven't tasted biscuits. We decided we're going to have them maybe a bit later. Across the road from the bakery, we've got the post office. Look how nice this building is. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got the big clock on there. You can see that as you're walking up from the Caravan Park. We could see that popping up. So we knew the town wasn't far. But we're going to keep doing the street with our coffees. And one of the locals has just told us there is a market here the last week of the month. I think it was it last week of the month, Adam? The market, last week of the month.
Yes.
Last weekend of the month on the Sunday, which is tomorrow. So we've come at a good time. Twyla's just made herself a friend. I think it's a bit of a lookalike, to be honest. And by the way, this is the information board on the actual post office itself, and it's saying that it was built in 1891. Right, we're starting to work out what we will have for lunch, and so this is one of the options. And going back to the bakery would have to be the next option, because they did have some really nice pies. So yeah, we'll have to work it out. So this is part of the cafe, this building, and we've noticed there's all bars on the windows that are permanently there. So they must be in a place where they kept gold, and it's got 1850s there. So that's pretty cool. Might have to come back here for lunch, I reckon. Next door to that is this building here. I tell you, if you're into old buildings, you'll love this town. Look how beautiful it is. We just come across Ministry of Fun, I think it's called, and it has like, you can get it open, you can ring up and get it open. But it's like an art studio, a shop. They do courses here, they do all different stuff, I think. And we just come across this sign that says the Big Hole. And then we've seen this, we're like, what's this? And it goes right underneath the building. And then it comes up with this turtle, which is this turtle here. And it's going to tell us supposedly what the Big Hole actually is. Oh, here he goes.
I'm Tom, the talking turtle.
Oh.
You're probably wondering what this big hole is all about. Well, here are a few answers. Just push the other buttons.
Push the other buttons. So this is a turtle that's talking to us, supposedly. And he's telling us about the big hole, which is this one here. That, like I said, goes right under the building. And we're just wondering why.
It's really just an interesting feature.
Oh.
And the owners here are still trying to figure out what to do with it.
Oh.
Well, I guess on that note, I was lucky I pressed the right button. I won't say which button I pressed, but I got the right one straight away.
Don't know any better, but there's a big hole and the owners don't know why it's there and what they want to do with it by the sounds of it. Also, we've seen a couple of these around town. They're pretty nice, bright and happy. They've got a little QR code, I suppose, to let you know a little bit about it if you want to have a look. But yeah, they've done a few of these around town. It looks like they've gotten the kids of the town and people to paint up a tile and put it on there about the area. This is the market that's tomorrow, and these are the dates. So if you did want to come up after you've seen the episode, you might want to come to the market on one of these dates. So the building that Adam wanted to buy, I don't think he wants to buy anymore because we're just out the front of it. Here's a bit of the history on it. If you want to have a read, just give it a pause and have a read. But it is a little bit old, and let me put the camera up against the window and you'll see what I mean when I say it is old. They've started renos on it, but haven't finished it. You can see the old wallpaper. Look at this. Look how interesting this is. Look, in this window, you can see the old billiard room. Again, you can see the wallpaper. It's just incredible.
If you had the skill, you can make it something amazing.
Yeah, so now Adam's rethinking about buying it, eh?
I said if you had the skill.
Yeah, we don't have the skills. We're not buying it. So we just come across this awesome painting, and this is them when they found a massive gold nugget. The gold colours come off, but that was the big gold nugget they found. And then there's actually a bit of the story about the picture, and it tells you who each person is. So you're going to pause it and have a read if you're into this stuff. And then over here, there's an article about the guy that painted it. And yeah, so he came along and painted it. He'd never painted something this big before in his life. And yeah, so it's really cool to see some history painted here on the wall. All right, so if you're into finding gold, this is the Golden Triangle. I'll just zoom out so you can pause and have a look if you're really interested. It has all the places where you can go find gold. And then they've got the town map as well. And look, that's that big piece of gold they found in this area.
Which one?
That one there. It's huge. I might actually say C number 9.
The largest nugget.
Yeah, large nugget. Yeah. Around here, Adam. We could go find a nugget. Oh, look, I just found one. Look. A whole heap of them. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's heaps. And there's a gold, whatever this is. So the building we're just looking at, which had the maps on it, is another antique shop. So there's a whole heap of antique shops in this one town that doesn't have many buildings. And there's, I think we've been into about 3 or 4 antique shops here. So if you're into antiques, you'll love this town. Check out this sign. God, a few there, just a few. Just behind the main street, we've come across a couple of churches. I don't know if it all belongs to the same church or not. But look at this. Beautiful building. And they've got looks like an old bell here.
Nature calls while I ride from the church, okay.
And, she just had a wee. Okay. And yeah, so this is...
That's the original church.
The original church, yeah. Built in what year? 1858.
It was opened in 1858.
Yeah. But look at this bell. Looks like it's fallen at some stage. So it's got a bit missing off it just here. So just across the road from the churches, we've got a basketball court. Looks like anyone can use. There is a tennis court, which looks like a really nice one. And the gate's open. And then you've got over here a playground for the kids. You've got a skateboarding or even scooter riding little thing over there. And and some exercise equipment. It's quite got it all. Let's come to use the bathrooms in the park, and while we're standing here, I've just noticed this. So this gives you a good indication of where we are. So this is where we stayed last night. This is a train track. And we literally walk in, and this is the main strip. And we're pretty much here at the moment. All right, so behind the park, we've come across the Courthouse. It's a beautiful building from 1862. But before I show you this building, just across the road, check out this one. How beautiful is that? But not that you can really see it properly because of the sun. But yeah, you got the Courthouse here. Look how magnificent this looks. Oh, it's beautiful. And I did see a picture before, and I think it might be done up inside as well. So I might just go see if I can peek through a window. Just taking a peek in the window. It looks like they've got a bit of a museum in there. When it's open, I don't know. But I'll just pop the camera in so you can see what it looks like inside. So this is one of the rooms. It has a fireplace. Looks like a holding cell in the back. And then they've got some chains and stuff on the back wall. And a bit of information about them. So that's inside one of the rooms of this building. It's kind of all I can really show you. But what they do also have over here is, I think it's like a little prison. It has got a sign on it, so I'll be able to check it out. But have a look at this. It's another pretty building for a prison. Oh, maybe it's not a prison. Maybe it's more like, again, somewhere where they held prisoners while they were waiting to be sentenced, maybe. But we'll go over. There's a sign up on here, so we can have a look. All right, so this sign, it's actually a lock-up, and from 1863, and then it was used right up to 1981. So there you go. And again, you can see inside, looks pretty scary. There's the door in there, has a little peeker hole door, and then obviously got the bar stools here. And it looks like there might be another couple of, so it looks like there's 3 cells. 1, 2, 3. So this is that building next door. How beautiful is this? They've done it up so nice. And, I could move straight in, I reckon. That is beautiful. And I definitely love a town where you can just walk around from the caravan park or where you're free camping, and you can explore the whole town without having to drive anywhere. It's been so nice. And just walking around the streets. Look, this is another miner's cottage. Miner's cottage. They're so cute. Adam and I one day would love to buy one of these and do it up. But anyway, one of our many dreams and goals. All right, just heading back to the main street now. But I've just noticed there's actually a really nice shot of the clock tower from here, because the sun's before, when I was filming it, the sun was shining out the camera. But look how beautiful it looks. Anyway, we're heading back in. We're going to have some lunch now, I think. We've come back to the bistro to have lunch. This is a building that was built in 1850. just ordered, went in and ordered. They've got the menu inside on the wall, and I've got a burger. Adam's got some sort of Greek dish, and there's quite a bit of Greek on the actual, what is it, Spanakopita? Anyway, I'll get into say it in a minute. But yeah, and they did have quite a bit of Greek on there, so I don't know if the owner is Greek, maybe that's why. But anyway, we're going to see what comes out, and I'm looking forward to my burger. Well, that looks really good, Adam. What was it called again?
Spanakopita.
Spanakopita. There you go. And then this is mine. This is my burger that I got. Look at this. It is fully stacked.
Did you get chips?
Massive.
Did you order chips as well?
No, I didn't actually. I just got the burger. But I think that's going to fill me up. That's huge. I pulled it apart because it's that bigger. I'm going to eat it in 2 bits, and I've just eaten the pineapple. Look at that. And just Adam ordered a coffee to go with his, and I actually ordered a VB, something a little bit different. Anyway. So we were going to grab some meat from the butchers, but they've closed already. So normally in these small towns, you've got to get in quick because they've opened up. They must have closed either at 12 or 1. So it's just past 1 now. So we're going to head to their grocery store and see if we can pick up some meat there. I was back to the bakery. We're going to make soup tonight, and Adam is getting us some nice crusty bread and getting himself a bit of a treat for tonight. Right, so the reason why we've gone and decided to make this soup and grab some crusty bread is because the little shop here doesn't sell meat because they've got the butchers across the road, obviously. So if you miss the butchers, you get no meat. So we're going to make a beautiful soup tonight for dinner, which will be really nice, especially when it gets cooler this afternoon. Right, so what did you end up getting from the bakery?
So, second run of the bakery.
Second run?
Caramel slice, lemon slice, jelly slice.
What? You got 3?
Which, well, they're not all for me. We're going to share them.
Oh, I said I didn't want anything, but oh well. Okay.
Loaf of bread for the...
Oh, show us it. Looks a bit different.
I actually didn't ask what type it was.
Yeah.
But...
looks good.
Yeah. It looks like a half a mine. You know the mines you have...
Oh, yeah.
Like under the water?
Yeah. So we're back in the park now, and this is what we're across from. Little pond. There's a duck in it, having a bit of a swim. Beautiful day, beautiful day. So might have to put the chairs outside and have a sit outside in the sun, I reckon. And here's our little spot. We're back and we're watching a bit of some Caravan show. And Adam is trying his first slice. Which one you got? Looks like the caramel slice.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm.
He's a man of many words. He's got his mouth full. I don't know what's going on, but we've woken up by tractors. All different types. Check this out. Hi. Well, that was the last thing I thought I was going to see. A tractor parade. We missed the start of it. I heard the noise and Adam's going, what are you doing? I can hear like something. There must be something going on out there. And then, yeah, here we are. Tractor parade. So we've got a pretty busy morning tomorrow with the market. So I thought I'll show you around the caravan park just in case we don't get time tomorrow. It's only a small caravan park, but it's got everything you need. The number one feature would probably have to be this a pond behind us, or dam, whatever you would like to call it. It's quite cute. Like I said, there's lots of ducks in there, and pretty much it's situated in the middle, and then all the caravan sites are around it. There are some ensuite sites like this, where you just got your shower and toilet. And then you have a bit of a mix of permanent and semi-permanent people in the park. Just come to the camp kitchens and people feed the ducks at night, so they come up around this time, which is about 4:30, And look how beautiful that looks. And then this is the camp kitchen. So they do have a little potbelly fire kind of thing over here. Some sort of contraption here. Some fridges, sink, oven, microwaves, little TV, radio. And people just come around here and gather and got a couple of wines and chips over there. And they do have a pizza oven, but it doesn't work. So don't bring your pizzas. But how cute are these ducks? Look how old this one is. So these are some of the cabins. Got quite a few. And then you've got your laundry, which has everything you need, and including a little bit of a library. The showers look like they've just been done, brand new. Really nice, clean toilets and bathroom, which is always nice to see. And then you've got our site, which is just here, number 2, and that sunset's looking quite beautiful in the background. Now, like I said, it's not the biggest caravan park, but it's quite beautiful, and the birds are chirping, and looks like it's about to get dark, so might head in and start making dinner. All right, so for dinner, I'm going to whip up a minestrone soup. Now, I've never made one of these, and with minestrone soup, you can throw pretty much anything you want in it, whatever you got leftovers. So I thought this would be an awesome recipe to have on the road. So if you like traveling for a while, you got all these leftover veggies, you can make one of these soups, and they're pretty easy to make. This is what you're going to need. So I'm doing about 5 carrots. Now, remember, you can add or take away. I've got some celery. I've got a couple of chilies. Now, you definitely don't have to add chilies, but I thought I'd just give it a bit of a kick since it is going to be a cold night. I've got pepper, salt. I'm using 4 cups of chicken stock, and I've just got some pasta we had left over at home that I'm going to throw in at the end. Got 2 cans of diced tomatoes, some potato, garlic, now if you're wondering what that noise is, that's Adam editing. Thank you, Adam. I'm filming here. He's editing next week's episode. Some beans, so anything really you want. And then I'm just adding mixed herbs. A recipe that I saw had all different herbs and this and that. I'm just doing this because if you're on the road, you want quick and easy. So I'm just doing mixed herbs. So I've got everything ready and cut up, but the first thing that goes in the pan is just put some oil in. I've got my onion, garlic, and chilies. So they're in there. Like I said, you don't have to put chilies in if you don't want to, but we're just going to turn this on now, and I'll start cooking that up. And if you didn't realise already, I only used 1 onion in the end because they were quite large onions. So I thought I better only use the 1. Now that's started to brown, we're going to go in with our veggies. Alright, so what I've been doing is frying this off. Now, we're going to turn this into a boil because we're going to add in our stock, our chicken stock. So I'm going to put that in for, hopefully I haven't put too many veggies, but 4 cups I'm putting in, which is the whole container. Alright, this is looking good. Now I'm going to go in my 2 cans of diced tomatoes. And just to rinse the cans out, I've put in half a can of water and tipped that between the 2 cans. And look how nice and clean they are now. So ready to recycle. And we've got our soup. So now all I've got to do is mix it. And the last thing I'll be putting in, but I'm going to get this nice and hot and get everything cooked. Then I will throw the pasta in. Before I can do any of that, I've definitely got to put my herb mix in, salt and pepper. Right, the salt and pepper's in, and now I'm just going in with my herbs, my mixed herbs, and just give that a spin around. And then we'll just bring this to a bit of a boil. I've got to be careful because it's so full. And bring it to a bit of a boil, and then just simmer it. Just happens to be the Lone Australia's on, so we're watching that because we love this episode, love this show. Twyla's buggered, I think, from today. And I am about to... Look at this. Look how good this looks. I'm about to throw in the pasta. So here we go. What, Adam?
Friday the 13th.
Oh my God, I'm not watching. Now we're watching horror movies. Anyway, so in goes the pasta. So let's mix that through. And then once that's ready, dinner will be served. All right, this is ready. Look at that pasta has come out of nowhere and it's just popped up and it is ready to serve. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Adam's like, oh gosh, is it a soup now? No, it's not. But this is, no, it is a soup. But it just looks absolutely fabulous. Look at this. All right, so we're all set up to go. Now, look, if you want to put a bit of Parmesan cheese on this, it would be amazing. We didn't bring any Parmesan with us, or even cheese. But anyway, we're going to get into this. It looks good, and it's time to eat. All right, Adam, what's up?
I should put too much chili in it.
So the 3 little chilies up in there?
3?
Yeah, 3.
What size were they?
Twyla, what size were they? They're small like you. And, yeah, Adam's not coping with the chili. But overall, is it a good pasta? Well, good soup. About 4 o'clock this morning, I got up to put the heater on because that seems to be the time where it gets really, really cold here. And the heater's bust. So our heater starts to work and then all of a sudden it starts making a big loud clunky noise. And for our early morning snack, we both had what are the biscuits called? Anzac biscuit from the bakery, which is bloody beautiful, bit Moorish. Where's your biscuit, Adam? Where are you hiding the biscuit? Oh, I thought you ate the whole thing in one go. So yes, that's our breakfast. Anzac biscuits. Now I've got to go have some showers. Cheers. All right, so we just got a car park right in front of where we ate yesterday. So now we're going to do the walk. We're going to head down and do both sides of the street. It looks pretty busy here today. It's pretty full on. I think everyone's come out for this market. So
it's once a month. It's the last Sunday
of every month.
Yeah, and there's stalls both sides of the main street.
There's music and all.
You just walk down one end, walk back to the other.
Yeah.
Buy a few things and check out the town.
All right, let's go check it out now. The first stop's definitely the bakery to grab ourselves a coffee so we can walk the street with it and check out all these shops. So a few of the shops have got stuff out the front, plus then they've got all these people who have come in for the day with stuff they've made and they've got it for sale. So a lot of handicrafts. Right, so we just got caught up speaking to some subscribers and they actually live in this town and they messaged us last night saying there's a train coming through the town today. So
we get that, we'll try to get it.
We'll try to get the train on camera. Adam's just got himself, what did you get?
Oh, that's for us.
Oh, is it for us? So we've got coffees, so that's good. Twyla, no. Twyla just had one of her barking attacks, but anyway, so yeah, these are beautiful. Just what the doctor ordered because I was feeling a bit hungry. All right, well, let's head up the rest of the street and check everything else out. There's a car club driving by with all the old, what are they, Adam? Holdens or something? Oh no, that's Trana, I think. Look at that. And look at these cars, they're beautiful. Here comes one more. Let's see what it is. Oh, look at this one. Look at that. What a great colour. Good news, they've got the museum open today, so I'm checking everything out. I got to see the big gold nugget, but there's a story behind that. And yeah, so in here they've got guns, they've got relics, they've got so many different things. They've got photos of the history. They've got even farming tools, things like that. They've even got irons. So it's a pretty cool museum to come through. Take your time. There's lots to look at, lots to read, and check out look at this. All right, anyway, I'm going to start looking around and have a look. Check these out. These are actual wooden butter stamps. So obviously that's how they stamp the butter. Got all the old irons, so many different types. The old phone switchboard. Look at this. You can see if someone actually using it right there. At the front of the museum, they do have a huge gold nugget It's meant to be modelled off the original largest gold nugget ever found. Now, I asked, was it an actual mould? No, it wasn't. Two guys that saw the nugget when it had been split in half because it was so big, went home and drew the actual nugget, how they thought it looked. Now, these are the two pictures. So they decided for an exhibition to make a gold nugget to show people, and they copied one of these pictures. But now the big controversy is they reckon that they molded it off the picture that looked less like the actual huge gold nugget. So the controversy is still out there. What did it really look like? Anyway, you can check out the one they've got in the museum. Just come out of the museum and we've got all these old cars coming down the street. Look how cool they are. Woo! How awesome is that? So we stumbled across a few old cars. Check this out. And then we got this one. How nice does this look? We've got all the old tins and boxes here. And shoe polishers. Just seen a samosas van. It sells all different things. So Adam's going to get us something to eat. Feeling a bit hungry after walking most of the street. Still very busy. Two servers. We can each have one samosa. It's a bit of a blow. They didn't have FPOS, so we missed out. But they looked so delicious. But they were really nice about it. But yeah, we just didn't have cash on us. We need to start remembering to take cash with us. So we've left the actual street now and we've headed back to the caravan park because if you remember, the train tracks ran past it. And so here they are here, and there's meant to be a steam train going through the town in the next 10 minutes or so. So we've come to check that out before we leave town today. So in the distance, you can see the steamer coming, and the gates aren't going down because there's no gates, but you can hear the alarms. So here it comes. Let's go check out this train. Pulling all different types of carriages. Check this out. Not just like old ones, newer ones, brand new ones. So it's quite interesting. And it's just about to head off now. The Overlander. There you go. Well, it's not often you get to see a steam train coming into town. Right, so I've come up onto the train tracks and wanted to show you this tree. It's about 140 years old, they think. Right, sorry about the sun, it's a bit bright. But I'm going to take you underneath it. It's an actual cork tree, and you can come see it. It's at the station, just on the side of the caravan park. So if you come up onto the platform, so this whole platform here, you can come up and go underneath it. It's really cool. They've got a plaque they've just made for it. I think I took a picture of it. I'll pop it up if I've got it so you can have a read. And yeah, so that will be here if you come up next time. But look at this. This is definitely a watch this space. I reckon one day these will be painted, because what a great little spot to come park and get a photo. And I don't know what they would put up there. Maybe a big gold nugget picture or something. But anyway, let's go check out this last thing before we leave. I said the train was the last thing, but no. Got to check out this cork tree because the locals have told us. Right, so I've brought you underneath the branches of the cork tree. How beautiful is this? Definitely worth stopping and feeling. Get your kids to come here and just have a touch. It feels like you're touching a cork bottle. Oh, well, the cork from a bottle. Yeah, you just tap it and yeah, you can feel the cork. So yeah, it's just a beautiful tree. And like I said, they've opened it up so you can get in underneath. They're going to have a plaque on the tree soon, explaining a little bit about it. But otherwise, we don't know. I don't know why it's here or the history yet. But yeah, how awesome is this to come see a full size 180, I reckon, or something like that, year-old cork tree. Adam, tap it. Tap the tree.
We're going to tap the tree.
No, you got to tap it.
Tap it?
Yeah, you tap it.
Maybe knock it.
Yeah, or just with your fingers. Just tap it. No, with the tip of your fingers, and then you can feel the cork. See? There you go. There is a cork tree. Ever seen a cork tree before?
No.
Something different. Hey, Twyla, you like the cork tree? No, she likes food.
Fine?
We haven't seen it. Yeah, it's not here yet. They're putting it up soon.
Oh, a bad joke right now. How long's the tree been here?
They've had 180 years to try to get a sign on it. It's finally coming. One day soon. That's when we thought the train was going to be the
End of the show.
End of the show and the big excitement. We found the cork tree. All right, guys, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. We want to say thank you to the person that suggested this place to us. And if you have any other suggestions like this, especially in Victoria, let us know. We love finding these little hidden treasures. We came on a good weekend with the market and all the cars we got to see, the train. So, yeah, definitely picked the right time to come to this town.
And thanks, guys, for dropping past. Well, not dropping past, but when you're seeing us in the street, saying hi.
Yes, we ran into three lots of people, husband and wife, mother and daughter,
and a store holder.
Oh, and the couple with the van. So we ran into a lot of people in this town that watch us. So hi to you guys. Thank you so much for coming up and saying hello, like Adam said. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you go down the bottom and like and subscribe before you leave. But until next Sunday at 5 p.m, we'll see you then.
We'll see you then, guys.
See you guys.